Hey fellas, we're live. I look a little washed out today. I don't know. It's something with the lighting is making me real washed out. I look like malnourished. I don't know why that is. It's got to be lighting. I don't know. Maybe it's just there's two monitors here. One I look like a dead guy, and the other one I look darkish. I don't know. We'll just roll with it. It's fine. Who cares? Hey, how's it going? I'm excited to be back on the streaming grind. It's uh it's been a little bit, a whole week we skipped. And I kind of missed it, but I also kind of kind of would like to skip this week. Got a lot of video plans going on that are a little behind. So this is taking a lot of valuable editing time, but I'm really excited to do it. So I'm just gonna jump into getting that gameplay up. Starting Pro Skater 4 today. You can't see it. I strategically placed it back there on the shelf so the case would be behind me and it looked cool. And I just I didn't pay attention to where it'd be on the frame, and it's completely cropped out. So that's cool. Good job, me. Man, I don't even know what to say about Pro Skater 4. This is like the Pro Skater that I know the least about. I've played through this once. I kind of took a quick run through of where I was in this last time I played it. Not for a stream. And I apparently didn't do too great at it. But I was scrolling through as I was going through this stuff. There's a Sean Murray demo in here. But I did see that this is the first one that you can pull up. Maybe the 3 had it and I just missed it. I think 3 did have it and I missed it. But you can pull up the soundtrack here, so we'll just roll through that real quick before we start. Wait and see if more people get in here. ACDC TNT. That's unfortunate because they're terrible. I feel like I should know. I know of Agent Orange, but I don't know any of their songs. De La Soul is good. I know this has, Goldfinger Spokesman is on here. Iron Maiden Number of the Beast, because this game has Eddie from Iron Maiden in it, which is pretty sweet. Less Than Jake, All My Friends Are Metalheads. A bunch of Chad Muska songs. I guess he just got the deal this game. I know one of them later has like Mike V's band in it before it was the Black Flag. NWA, Public Enemy, Run DMC. System of a Down is also unfortunate that that's on here. The Offspring. Yeah, this one that I don't know very well has a pretty solid soundtrack to it. I'd say it's not the best, but it's pretty solid soundtrack for a pro skater. I did notice I do have a career on here, but I've been doing new the entire time, so I'm not gonna jump onto an old half. Oh my god. That's what their stock custom skater looks like? That's terrible. Why would they make him look like that? Oh yeah, this one also has weird long hair bam. Wasn't expecting him to talk when I held on him. God, I hate that. I hate that dude. Why does he look like that? Oh, that's terrible. None of the stock custom skaters ever look like great, but that's bad. This guy looks like he buys kids beer at a gas station. Who came up with that design? Oh wow. This is the last time we can do it before we have to actually make a character for the campaign, so I'm gonna take my last time where I could make a pro. I can use a pro, and I'm gonna use Jamie Thomas. I've been into 0 lately. 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 I've been into I'm gonna check out his tricks before I get started, before I put myself in that same situation where I don't know any of the tricks, how to do any of them. Don't remember which game that was, but it was not the easiest to not know what any of my special tricks were. I don't know if the American Tribute is a grind or a manual, and I'm just gonna have to figure it out on the fly. Alright, are we ready to dive in to the college? Here we go. Starting off. Normally, so far for all of these, I've kind of had an idea, except for like those weird 2x levels that I've never done. This one. Oh, that is a useful tutorial. This one, I played the one time and never touched it again. So, I'm just gonna be, figuring everything out as I go. Because I don't remember anything from that, other than that there was a level where this game has weird little mini games in it, and I'm sure we'll find one pretty quickly. I think there's like a tennis one or something in here. Every level has a weird little mini game, and there's one that I always go for all goals on these when I'm not on a stream, because I can just sit here and mess up over and over again. And there was a mission where you have to you like ride down a hill on a skateboard on your back, and it's like borderline impossible. So that's the only thing I remember is how obnoxious that was. Oh hey, look, Ollie shows up right at the beginning. Yeah, though also I didn't explain, the 2-minute timers go away in this. You just can cruise around every level, then you go talk to people to start goals, and then each goal has their own 2-minute timers. I have a weird hair thing over here. Yeah, each one has their own 2-minute timer, which is kind of like how like Underground and those games work. But you can't get off your board, so it's kind of obnoxious. Oh, it's nice to be able to restart my goal. That's useful. A little bit of a rough start here. I'm a little rusty. I gotta kick the rust off again because I took a whole week off. Beautiful. Set a new record. And made some money. And a stat point? Wow. I feel like I probably am gonna need some. Usually I throw everything straight into the manual and rail balance to really max out those combos, but I feel like I probably should do a little bit of air just because his is so low. I'm assuming he's just high score? Oh yeah, just high score. I like the genericness of that. Like, it's not like a character. The guy, it was Ollie the Magic Bum. This guy's just never soft skater. Ooh, I do really need. I need some air bad. Oof. So how has everybody's week been? Or I guess 2 weeks. Oh, I gotta not try that area. It didn't take me a minute to get back into this. I really thought I'd just jump back in, but apparently not. That was the most awkward little fall. Alright, well, my week's been good. Or I guess not really. The reason I canceled last week's stream is because, oh my god, the grind balance is outrageous. The reason I canceled last week's stream is because I had a whole bunch of water in my basement that all soaked up through the floor and wouldn't drain because I had a drain collapse. And then I had to have plumbers come in. And then I had to have the plumbers come back and redo all of their stuff. So it's been a nightmare of a 2 weeks for me. Ooh, I want that dollar. Or not. Okay. I definitely hit that same dollar twice. Why won't... Is it fake? It's an imaginary dollar. I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know what the pro points are. That is new to me. I'm sure I knew when I played through this the first time, but it's lost on me entirely. I have no idea what pro points are. Ollie the Bum again. So this is where Tony Hawk gets really bizarre. Because now we have to collect pink elephants. I missed one. I definitely wasn't expecting that when I went up to him. Maybe I shouldn't have picked Jamie Thomas. For a guy with maxed out grind balance, he can't really grind. I keep skipping that one. Oh boy. If this is gonna go this way the whole time, this is gonna be a long series of streams for 4. This is way too early for me to be restarting a goal this many times. We're gonna come back to that whenever I get my sea legs a little bit. Man, I wish I could just see this. This game is weird. It's so weird to not be able to do this, like to be in this format, but not be able to get off your board. Spine transfers over the wall. Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to be doing certain tricks while I was doing that. I just happened to do either the first one correct or there wasn't a trick on the first one. This is the first time those kind of goals. Those are my favorite kind of goals. There's a bunch of those in Underground where you just have to do, like, it just calls out the tricks and you have to do the series of tricks. I love those. It almost feels like a rhythm game, even though it's not. Those are the best. I can get that dollar. I know I can get that one. See, I told you I could get that one. Just took a lot of hard work and determination. Sorry, I had to finish off that soda because I didn't sleep well last night. I'm a little, so that could be why I'm a little low energy starting this out. I just I didn't get a lot of sleep. Why is that camera stuck that way? That's awful. Oh, okay. It points towards the person? I do like these formats of goals better. I like the arcadey goals at the beginning, but these things where it's just like you're just doing little tasks. Oh, my bad. That's fine. Nothing happened when I got to that guy. That guy's just a goal. Oops. I thought I was going. I thought that was the skater I was supposed to be helping. Not the guy that's going to give me a completely different goal and just end the goal that I was working on. That was fat. I agree. I impressed myself on that one. I didn't think that was going to be that fat right out of the gate. It's starting to come back to me now. I'm getting in my groove again. Man, that cop on foot is very fast to be able to get to all these places before me. Or, like, that close to me, at least. Oops. Well, that ended that. Yep, that's definitely not gonna make it. Why didn't I just warn this guy while I was over here? I was already there. That's like the exact same guy I warned in the beginning. Why wouldn't they just have me warn him while I'm there? No logic to that goal. Man, he is like hoofing it. that is scary fast. Oh, didn't know what I was jumping to when I did that. Didn't expect there to be a little hole here. Because I don't know any of these levels either. I don't think there's even one that I'm like kind of familiar with. The zoo, maybe? I know the zoo fairly well. Oh, Tony Hawk. The actual Tony Hawk? So there's another one of these sweet goals. I love these. I apparently do them too fast. They weren't giving me enough tricks. Oh. That one wasn't my fault. They gave me the trick too late. Well, sorry for the low energy. I'm not talking as much as I normally do. Gotta get myself going back into the stream mode. It's also, I mean, this that plumbing thing was kind of like the highlight of my week. That's pretty much all I've done, other than sit right here and edit videos about Resident Evil. I'm real deep into that for the thing that's supposed to be going on next week, where I post 4 Resident Evil videos, one a day, for 4 straight days, leading up to and ending on Halloween. Terrible decision I made last minute last year, like 2 weeks before it started. And then this year, I planned on getting an early start on it so that it wouldn't be the exact same situation as it is right now. But I had a bunch of other videos take longer than planned. The Watch Dogs video was like a 3 month monster of a video that I put together. It was just like more work than I should have put into it. And then that kind of set me behind. And then there was all the delays with the Suicide Squad one that put me even more behind. And then this one, these just kind of kept getting pushed back farther until I ended up where I'm at now. So I'm hoping that they'll all be done in time and that they'll all come out as planned. And as they're written into the videos, I talk about how the next day will be the next thing. Yeah, it's kind of awkward when that gets gets split up and doesn't come out that way. So I don't have like a whole lot of like, my week to talk about. Cuz that's it. That's the majority of my week. Playing, talking, writing, editing Resident Evil. It's just all Resident Evil all the time for me at the moment. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing for me. But at this kind of time crunch, it is not as fun as I wanted it to be. The other thing that's happened this week, maybe it was last week, was, I guess it was last week, and I missed it on the streams, but I wanted to talk about it because this at one point was a very comic book heavy channel, and now it's it's very much gotten away from that. The Absolute Batman, the Absolute storyline in general, the Absolute comics started for DC. They're like new. If you don't know about them, they're new versions of. I guess it's eventually going to be all the heroes, but right now they're starting. They did Absolute Batman. Absolute Wonder Woman came out today, I believe, either today or yesterday. I haven't looked into Wonder Woman yet, but Absolute Batman is, the pitch for it is that it's Batman if Bruce Wayne didn't have any money. And so far, I'm liking it. One issue in. I'm really interested in how the Superman is going to go. Because the pitch for Superman is Superman if he wasn't raised by humans, I believe is what it was. Or he didn't have a family. So, like, I guess my assumption is that the Kents aren't in it, but there's not like a whole bunch of information on it yet until it comes out sometime in November, I think. Either way, if you're looking for comics, Absolutes are just starting. Now's a great time to get into it. I very much enjoyed Batman. Costume's kind of wacky, though. It's like, it's super chunky. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like, an overly, like, I like the Dark Knight Returns Batman, I guess. I like him, but I don't want a gigantic Batman. I Don't know why I'm having such a hard time there. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Glad you made it. Thanks for the comments asking when it was. I'm glad you could make it to the one happening tonight. Inconvenient location for that minivan. Never struggled so much with just getting skate letters. Oh, now I can get the... Oh! I really thought I had that. Got that dollar I was trying to get earlier, though, so that's that's kind of a win, right? Now I need to figure out... Oh, I know where this one's at. I didn't get to the E. That's as far as I got. At least, even though we don't have music, this game has a lot more ambient sound than the last one. There's like people chatter and stuff going on. Is that an E? It is an E. I don't know how I get up there, though. How do I get up to that E? Like this? That could do it. Play Red Dead Redemption. I could consider that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do once I finish all the Tony Hawks. I'm going to play through all the Tony Hawks, and then I don't know if I'm going to do full series again, because I'm realizing now that I'm getting to only Pro Skater 4 nearly 2 months in. It's kind of a daunting task to play through an entire series live, but I love Red Dead, and I wouldn't be opposed to playing through that. I considered, like, if I'm going to do a full series again, what would be next? And GTA, like, the GTA's crossed my mind for a minute, which is, like, a 10,000 times more daunting task than this is. But I definitely would consider that. It's been a long time since I played the original and Undead Nightmare, both of them.
Hey there! The local frat boys trash canned me! Can you get it back for me?
I really like that guy's name is just your buddy. He's my friend, but they didn't have a name for my friend. He's just friend. He's gonna knock over these guys' beer kegs, I guess. Very unfortunate to be these guys. Congratulations, you have enough gold points to go to the next level. That must be the pro points, or goal points, I would guess. I didn't realize there was a whole, Oh, if you've talked to the people, then you can just warp to them? I should just drive around and talk to all the people, and then I can just warp to goals. So that's the way I play Underground. I'll just like all the goals are already there on that goal screen, and you can just click through them and warp right to the goals. You don't have to skate around and get to each one. Oh. See, I just needed to get my sea legs, or my, I guess my skate legs. You know, it's like a tech deck was what I was going for there. I'm not just wiggling my hands around. I guess those are the skate fingers, but still, same thing. You get the concept. It's there. There's a joke there that could have been funny.
Officer Tom is running for chief of security? You've gotta be kidding! Wall right up the walls, then wally up and grind the banners down.
I hope the sound is coming through good. I don't know if that's too loud for you guys or not. Someone please tell me if it's too loud. I just turned it up a little bit because last time I thought it was loud, and then I looked back at the VOD of that stream, and there was like no sound. And this one has all these little talking points I keep pausing for, which will be really boring for somebody who's watching this later, or now even. One of you guys watching it now. I guess even if you're watching the, like, just the video later, then you're still watching it now, technically. Either way, we want you guys to be able to hear the game, because I keep pausing for them to talk, and it's going to be really boring if I'm just, like, pausing every once in a while, and just for nothing.
Hey, you want to try this trick? I just learned it myself. Get your special meter full, and then nail a 360 variable twist.
That was a great explanation of the trick. I don't think I have enough hang time or air or ollie to do this trick. I'm gonna have to come back to that one and work on some air. There's no way I can pull that off.
We can get some great shots here. The parade just started.
This one looks familiar.
The floats 10 times before the parade ends.
I fairly remember this. Well, this is kind of obnoxious. 10 is a little too many for this. Why is it 10? At least these you can actually spine transfer with. The other one you can't spine transfer in. Oh no, it's gonna ruin me that it's going around the curve. There we go. How many goals I got left? I can't imagine there's a lot left. Yeah, it looks like he's in a parking garage. That one is locked. I know where that guy is also. And that guy. Okay, cool. All that. At least it shows me a general idea of where they're at so I can find them. Oh, my buddy again. That's officially my new favorite character of all these games is your buddy. There you go. I was trying to find myself in frame. I had really gotten out of it. But now I'm back. Clock 5 jocks in one combo. Hmm. The logic of that doesn't make any sense. That if you're on, like, if you're skating, you won't, you won't fall down, but or you'll fall down. But if you're grinding, that will knock them down. Oh, you just have to be comboing in general. Doesn't have to be a grind. It's just a combo. I'm gonna start with one of these, so that if I do get around that I can do it, I don't have to come back to a rail a third time. Ooh, that was real close. That was good. That was not. Unnecessary special trick. That was so unnecessary. I don't know a good... I can't think of a good way to hit that ramp and turn around. Oh, well, that would have been good. If I could get them all on the inside, I could just manual through them all. Can I hit the same guy twice? Does that count? If I hit the same guy twice, that'll make this significantly easier. Man, I'm doing real bad at the start of this one. This is just not my stream. I mean, it's specifically only my stream. It's not the one it's not the one I've done the best on. Man, this is rough. I just keep getting so close and choking the moment I get there. Ah, finally. I apologize. That was bad. Alright, that guy in the parking garage and there's a guy up here. Yeah, we're 40 minutes in the first level. That's a rough amount of time for my usual. I mean, there's significantly more goals here than normal, but
Dad, there's no way you're faster than me. Okay then, let's see if you can do it on the same time. Fine, Ruth.
see, this is what I was talking about. One of these. This is not the one specifically that I had trouble with. But yeah, this whole, I missed it somewhere. This whole riding on your back, the luge racing. And I wanted to say for a minute that this is not Tony Hawk, but we're about to get to my favorite game, Thug, and it had like cars and dune buggies, so like a lawnmower level. I apologize for that. I had to blow my nose for a second because I work surrounded by cornfields now, and I get bad allergies anyways. But this is a whole new experience to have allergies this bad. I just can't breathe like all day, and I probably sound terrible. In my head, I sound awful, but it's probably noticeable how bad I sound. Ah. So I want to slow down, but you can't really. You don't like that, like this. You don't like college level. Yeah, it's just okay. There's nothing remarkable about this level. I wish I could remember which was the one that I had to do that luge on that made me probably the angriest I've ever been. Angriest I've ever been playing a video game, I should say. To the point that I know I didn't finish it.
Goodness gracious! My car is stealing my baby! Try to stop him! We have some breaking news.
Oh, this is the introduction of skitching.
We have some breaking news. We have some breaking news. Brad Foster here from the FFP1 jobber. We've got a car thief trying to evade. I can't believe it. There seems to be someone holding onto the back.
Oh, that really messed with my head, the way that camera moved.
Skater, but Skater's just not letting go. He can hold on long enough, maybe he'll run out of gas.
Their goal is that he runs out of gas.
My car, my baby.
That was their theory, that the car was gonna run out of gas if he just held on to it long enough? That doesn't make any sense at all. That might be the worst strategy I have ever heard for getting a car back. I don't need to, boy. I was gonna try to get that dollar. Not gonna work. Bob Burnquist.
A local shop is sponsoring a competition. It's all about getting a big combo. You'll get 10 seconds to start one. Best 2 out of 3 runs count. You want to give it a roll?
I do really like this format for competitions instead of like whole competition levels. I like that it's It's kind of just like a mini. It's just a goal inside of a regular level. Ah, it's a grind. 99s. Killed it. Didn't kill it that time. That's a real bad score. I thought I had a... Did I not? Oh, well, I guess you can do second place it. Oh, I could go back and get first. I feel like I could get first. Not with that kind of landing, I can't. My controller was stuck on something. Not. I keep expecting there to be a restart button. Okay, this is the last time I'm gonna try for gold, and then I'm done. This is the last time I'm gonna try for gold, and then I'm done. Okay, we're done. Second place is fine. Not gonna hurt us. But all we have left is this Tony Hawk thing. There we go. Hey, you're back. How's it going? Glad to see you. It's finally time I save. I'll just start a new one. I want to save over the old one. Are you almost done? No, I'm at the very beginning. This is the first level I'm finishing. There's plenty of stream left to go. And I skipped last week, so I lost my sea legs and had a real rough go with this first level. San Francisco. I've only played this game one time, so I don't remember like any of these levels. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I think I remember the most. Apparently not enough that I can remember what it was called. I have to figure out where these people are at again. I wish they'd just tell me right off the bat where the levels, like what the goals are, and I could just warp to them.
Man, you can't even front on that one, kid. Let's go home to preschool.
Let's go home to preschool. Chad Musk is rude. Especially like with these super weak combos. I say as I wildly failed the last one. Alright, there we go. Oh, I didn't know I was gonna land up there. That bridge keeps getting me. They started me way too close to that.
You know how we do this? Right there.
Thanks, Chad Muska. Does that make you fall every when you hit that water, no matter what? No, I just happened to fall there. I thought it was the water. It was just me not landing correctly.
Yo, what's the deal, baby? Let's make it happen. You got 2 minutes. Beat this high score.
Man, they didn't give these these guys like any training in voice acting. I remember them being better. Maybe that's just specific to this game, but that was rough.
Not bad at all.
I don't know what they classify for like which ones give you a stat point and which ones do not.
See you handle a little business. Let me see you step it up, though. You got 2 minutes to get this pro score. Let's get it poppin'. Watch out.
I like that they just pop you out right next. You finish the high score, the regular high score, and they're like, "Here, why don't we just throw you directly in the path of the pro score?" That's convenient. I can just stick to what I'm doing already. I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Hey, you almost made me lose my fish. I was tracking.
Am I gonna bail as soon as this is done? No? Okay. I thought it was gonna make me hit that car. The hitboxes are, I think that's the word, right? Hitboxes? Collision detection. There's a word. There's a developer word there, one of those buzzwords everybody uses. Either way, the window of how close you have to get to these dollars to pick them up is absurdly small.
Hey, Jamie.
Please, help my husband. He tried to get pictures, but he fell over the rail, and the sea lions aren't very happy about it. Distract him so that he can climb back up here.
You got it, distressed wife. Sea lions fed.
Hey, that is my tackle box. Hey, that is my tackle box.
I'm not sure how this is supposed to work.
Hold on.
Did I just get eaten by a sea lion? I don't know what the goal is here. I assume it has something to do with all these fishermen.
Watch the gear, pal. Watch the gear, pal. Yeah, watch the tackle box, jerk.
I don't understand.
Watch the gear, pal.
I don't understand. How do I feed said sea lions? Feed 4 angry sea lions. I'm so lost. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Watch the gear, pal.
I assume it has something to do with the tackle boxes, but I don't understand how it all ties together. What do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. I'll skip this for the set moment until I figure out how that works.
Yo, try this one. Put down a lip trick on each of the 3 pier signs. The trick? Check.
Right, and then I go into a one with a lip trick. I hate lip tricks. If you don't hit them dead on. Lip tricks are useless. I stand by that statement. I made it a few streams ago. They're useless. I don't understand them. I mean, I understand them, but I don't understand them in the context of who would be using them in these games, other than for goals like this where they're like, you have to lip trick something.
That's it. You got 'em all.
So that one was straightforward. Why doesn't the sea lion one tell me how to feed the sea lions?
Somebody.
If it would just say, you know, grind tackle box
Somebody.
first, then the fishermen will be distracted and you can grind on their fishing pole. Oh, okay. See, I thought it had something to do with grinding the tackle box and then just diving into the sea lions. This makes so much more sense. I was like, oh, maybe I get like worms on the bottom of the skateboard and I just feed myself to them. That makes so much more sense. You fed some sea lions in your day. Really? I apparently am not. Because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing at all.
Sea lion. Nice sea lion. Good sea lion.
Well, I guess I can't say. I was going to say outside of Pro Skater 5, but that's not true. This is probably the only one I've played through like one time.
Please.
Don't worry, distressed wife. I've learned how to feed sea lions. Didn't work. Because I didn't grind it good enough and get the prompt of get off my tackle box. Nope.
Hey, that is my tackle box.
Hey, that is my tackle box.
Oh no, my fish.
Perfect. See, thank you. That's the kind of help I need around here. Someone to teach me the purpose of, hey, that is my tackle box.
Oh no, my fish.
All right, that's doing it.
That is such a dramatically long cutscene. They didn't have to take that long with it.
Hey, get away from my stuff. Ah, my beautiful fish.
That's it. Now get the rest.
It really doesn't need to be that long. I don't need to see every sea lion individually eat the fish. I get the concept.
Somebody help me! Watch Nick here, pal. Hey, you almost made me lose my fish.
That's just the daintiest little jump to get out of there. You're almost murdered by sea lions and you're gonna strut away and do that little dainty jump? Well, no matter how this stream goes tonight, at least we can all sleep soundly knowing that distressed wife's husband was saved. I'm never gonna get over how hilarious the names are for these people. I love this. This naming convention is great, of just like, their names are just a general idea of what they are. I know, over here. I don't know where over here is. There it is. Oh, Eric Costin.
Cones I put down here, I want to see if you can do a manual all the way from the first set to the second set.
Kind of a weird thing to just set up and wait for somebody to come for. And apparently I can't. I'm gonna, yeah, I knew I was gonna stall out. I don't have enough speed up here. I get that special rolling. Back off that goal until I haven't put anything into manual stats yet. I'll come back to that one. Being sensible this stream. I know my limits. Bike messenger. This guy's a real piece of work. First he clips Spider-Man, then he drops his packages all over. It makes me go find him. It's a very specific audience for that joke. It's kind of, I guess there's kind of a, I don't have jokes that work for a broad audience. It's all just very specific niches. That's why I've done like a month worth of these streams and I don't have a single useful like shorts clip out of any of them. Doing my best here. I haven't had a lot of sleep. Manual. Oh, it's done. There was like a faint sound of clapping. There it is. As soon as I start talking, that's when it comes back. These games without songs is such an awkward... It's just like it's a weird feeling. It feels like a ghost town.
You, want to compete? First place goes to the skater with the best 2 out of 3 runs.
Oh, that's not a very good run. Man, this is rough. That's probably a good run, right? 96. I can live with a 96. I do not have... I keep trying to do these big grabs and I don't have the spin for it. That one was just dumb. I'm all over the place. I really don't like that grind with the big American flag. just not a fan of that. That was bad. I was too focused on the dumb grind with the big American flag. Feels very not Jamie Thomas. Just if you know the kind of guy that Jamie Thomas comes off as. I mean, I don't personally know Jamie Thomas. Just doesn't seem like a big, like, he seems more anti-establishment than very patriotic man. So yeah, either on 12. I either overspin or I just spin halfway and nail my face on the ground. That's fine. I'll take it. I'm not trying anything crazy at the moment. Will we go back and try to get all the goals? We have every stream, so probably. Will I actually manage it? Definitely not. I'm gonna use the excuse again that I'm still getting my sea legs for like the 5th time.
Flip tricks? Well, let's see if you can flip in and flip out on this ledge right here in EMB, man. Classic.
I do have mad flip tricks. I can just do them while I'm grinding. I don't even have to actually like flip in. I mean, it works best, I guess, when I flip in or out. That was really nice that they were all the exact same. I said earlier that I really like these goals, but that is a problem with them, is that whatever the randomizer is that does them has a tendency to just throw the same trick at you like 3 to 4 times in a row. And it happens like every time.
Dang, I didn't know it was like that, man.
I love the way they hype you up at the end of every goal, too. That's really nice. This game just makes me feel good. Painter Bob!
Maybe my partner needs a hand on the pier.
Alright, Painter Bob.
Alright, it's like this. Collect the combo letters, but y'all gotta do it in one single trick combo.
I was gonna say this is oh god, my tongue and body, my just brain, everything is fried today. I lost my train of thought. Oh man. So this one looks way easier than the first combo letter because it was like all zigzaggy, and this is mostly a straight line. Well, unless you do that. It's an unnecessary, insane spin grind. I take it back. I take the whole thing back about this being easier. And not easier at all. This is deceptive. Stupid pole. This is the most deceptively difficult combo because it's just a straight line. There it is. We can all go home now. Stream's over. So usually, I guess not usually. So the past 4 or 5 of these, I've been recommending skate videos because they've come up as the first it started because that one came up in Pro Skater 2 where there was the Jamie Thomas video, and it's like the location of that is in Pro Skater 2, the Leap of Faith from.
And we really want to remember it. Could I get a photo of you with my
God, video name is lost. I didn't have it on that stream either, but I've just been linking them in the descriptions. There we go. Brain still fried. Been linking them in the description afterwards. After doing it, I've been recommending them. So then now it's just become a thing every week that I'm reaching back into the deep, dark recesses of my memory and recommending skateboarding videos. So this week, I decided earlier today, as I was watching through it again, during my work shift that I was supposed to be doing other things, I decided that the skate video I want to recommend today is Toy Machines Jump Off a Building. That video is awesome. It's been 1,000,001 years since I've seen it. It's the second. This is the second one that I've recommended with Bam in it. And that guy's like, I would put him on the Mount Rushmore of skateboarding. Whether you think he's a good skateboarder or just a reality star or not, dude, the dude was a really good skater for a long time. But that video is awesome, and it's not just Bam. He's young in it. It's well before any of the MTV Jackass stuff. But there's also like Carrie Getz is in it, and Alyssa Steamer, Ed Templeton. I think that's his name, Ed Templeton. I want to say it's Ed. Either way, there's all really good spots, iconic locations like Love Park and FDR are in it. Highly recommend it if you're just looking to watch some people shred from in like 1993. Watch Toy Machines Jump Off a Building. It's all on YouTube. Every one of these are recommended. They're just on YouTube. Somebody is taking the time to just steal these and re-upload them and get thousands of views from people that are very nostalgic about old skate videos. But I can tie that in and branch to my next thing. That it also happened last week. I've got all these recycled talking points from last week that would have been there had I streamed, but instead are getting used today. I have started skateboarding myself. It was not inspired by these streams. I can't. That is not the case. It was planned a while back. I wanted to get back into it. I want to learn to kickflip before I'm 30. That's the goal. Is to kickflip before I turn 30. I've always wanted to be able to do one. Never been able to do one. So I bought a skateboard back in like May? June? Before June. Might have been June. A while back. It was a while back. I bought a skateboard. I bought a 8.25 Death Wish complete and put it all together. And then it sat in the closet until about 3-4 weeks ago. I decided to jump on it, and I've just been going out at nights. Mostly at nights, you know, because I'm a parent and I don't have time to do it during the day while child is awake. So I've just been going out at nights, cruising around, trying some tricks. I'm killing ollies stationary. I can hit those on the bolts almost every time. Moving is another story. I tend to slip off. Or, do you know that thing where when like someone's learning to do an ollie and they just kind of like hop up, like to pop the back up and then it goes right back down? For whatever reason, that happens when I try to do it moving. I've gotten them down pretty well now that that doesn't happen, but I've had one bad spill since I started. I haven't like fallen hard. I think I just am having a commitment problem to really. Skateboarding is mostly commitment, and I just haven't like gotten myself to commit all the way to doing these rolling ollies or rolling tricks in general. I think a lot of my problem with most of learning these tricks is that I'm not fully committing. So it kind of feels like when I'm doing some of these, like, if I'm moving, I just can't get... My feet feel like they're kind of glued to the board, and I can't get them to move around to perform whatever trick I'm trying to do. I've landed the ollies rolling in, stationary. Shove-its, I've done a shove-it or two, and a pop shove-it once. I've tried to do some primo flip. Didn't work. Tried to do finger flips. Couldn't get very far off the ground. Tried to do... I did a bubble shove it the other day. That was really cool. I'm very, very happy with myself for that one. That's good. That's a movement trick that takes... It was a no comply bubble shove it, which is a complicated... You know, I'm looking up stuff on YouTube and just like, I don't know, I'll try that today. And going for it. And all of these are on video. I'll use this as a plug and advertisement for it. I've made a YouTube channel for it, and I made a TikTok for it. That I've just been putting these they're like minute-long clips of each session I do. I just put them out there, do a voiceover, and people can watch how I try to land a shove-it for an hour and cut it down into a minute's worth of time, and you just watch me fail it a lot until I either land it once, or I land a different trick and go and be done for the day. But they're all up there. I'm gonna give up on this goal because I've been doing it way too long. I can't do anything on a skateboard besides. Yeah, it was. I didn't have any. I had skateboarded when I was younger. But I never really got. I never got past like the ollie was as far as I got. I could stationary ollie, and not very good, but I could manage to pull one off, and so that muscle memory kind of got me going. And I've longboarded for a long time, also. Probably since I was like 18, I've longboarded. So that helped me with the cruising around part. And it's not like something I'd go out like I've not done it consistently as I have been in the last few weeks. But I gotta say, I'm really enjoying it. It's very therapeutic. I can't lie that it does. It can make you angry. Like when you're trying the same trick over and over and over again with there's not even like a hint of a better result. You're just like failing over and over and over again. It really just makes my blood boil. But then when when you do finally land something, it's just like the best feeling. You can grind on a curb. Hey man, that's better than I am. I don't even know where I would begin to try to grind on a curb. I would fail that before I even thought about how to how to not fail it. I do have a problem with my. I haven't figured out quite what my issue is. When I land, a lot of it gets like it. The trucks been are. My words are escaping me. I don't know if it's my trucks are too loose, because I tried to tighten them down, blew out bushings. I bought and replaced the bushings with some bones, hardcore hardness bushings. They're still the trucks are cheap. I bought a cheap complete when I started this because I didn't know if I was gonna stick with it or not. You know, I don't live in a place that has, like, I don't have a skate park relatively near me without going somewhere, and I really don't have time to just go to a skate park because, you know, I have child that's not old enough to go to a skate park and hang out. His speed is more watching Elmo and chilling at home playing with blocks. So we're not quite there yet on the whole, you know, go shredding a skate park thing. But now that I've stuck with it for a little bit and actually get into it, I am realizing that I probably should have bought a little more expensive equipment. Because I got it through TGM, which is kind of like just like a cheap skateboarding website. And, you know, I just bought their... That was weird. What was that? What was that? What did I just do? Oh, okay. That was weird. Why is that a thing? They really confused me. Yeah, anyway, so my skateboarding thing is that I probably should have bought more expensive equipment. The wheels are fine. The bearings are fine. I did a lot of research before I started to make sure that I got exactly what I'm looking for. 99A hardness wheels. Some basic Reds bearings. The trucks are Core, which is just TGM's, I think, in-house cheap truck brand. They're super light and squishy, and they're not great, but they're functional and they get the job done for what I need. If I want to keep doing these, like learning these tricks. I'm also a big dude. I'm bigger than your average person who's trying to jump on a skateboard. So I should definitely have something that can support that weight a little better when I'm coming down on it, because I'm just hitting it and it's trying to find my frame. As soon as I hit it, it's like leaning in and biting the wheels, and that's really causing a lot of problems for me on my lands. I was trying to figure out what this mission was because I just talked right on through all of that explanation because I was just having a good time chatting about my skateboarding journey. I still really don't know what the point of this is. I'm just driving two people? I'm not skating two people?
Are you kidding? He tossed the film. Head for the camera shop in the plaza. Perfect. Now get back here with the gear before these guys bail.
Nokia. Did Nokia make cameras? Am I unfamiliar with Nokia cameras? That's entirely new to me.
Yo, the guy just called me, said he's in trouble over by the Slam Brothers warehouse. Check it out.
I had no idea. I don't know if that's true or not. If they made cameras? Or if they're just like, we have a Nokia sponsorship, pretend that they make cameras.
Somebody jacked my camera. Man, you gotta find that guy.
I've never heard of Nokia making anything but phones, really. Freaking Hank Hill truck right in my way. Oh no, these guys are gonna bail. Okay, come on. Everything in the world is in my way. Including the Hank Hill truck. That was dumb. Every single thing that could have been in my way was in my way. I don't know what the optimal path is for this, but that was not it. And I don't know if I get to these faster if I get more time, or do I get less time? Hey man, how's it going? Glad to see you stop by. A little later than usual today. Hey, you know if Nokia ever made cameras? Trying to figure that out. Because it sends me to a Nokia store for a camera. For film. Wow, I am just like a pinball. Are you serious? Jesus Christ. I'm so sick of this. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm glad you're off tomorrow. You deserve it. You work hard. You deserve to not work tomorrow. I hope you enjoy that day off to the fullest. Go out and do something wild. You deserve it.
Are you kidding? He talks to film. Head for the camera shop in the plaza. Perfect. Now get back here with the gear before these guys bail.
Oh, so if I do the other things faster, I do get more time. More time to fall backwards down the stairs. I can't ever find my frame. I always think it's over here. I don't know why. I always aim for over here to get myself back into frame. Camera's right there. Why am I over here? I fully lost it. I am so fried from the week I've had and the not sleeping. It wasn't even like there wasn't even like a good reason that I didn't sleep very good. I was up like every half hour, just wake up for no reason, because it was hot. I was hot, and also because I was thinking about all the Resident Evil scripts I'm writing, and for some reason my brain was like, yeah, that's a good reason to wake up every half an hour, because I just kept waking up with these ideas of just what I should write into a script about a Resident Evil game. Totally unnecessary thing to think about while I'm trying to sleep. Do you wear socks in your sleep? Absolutely not. I would never. I have a very specific sleeping routine. It's gym shorts, or occasionally I'll throw on the regular jammy. I'm not opposed to the standard jammy. I'm not too good for them, but I prefer just like a gym short. And then I take a pillow and I wedge it as hard as possible in between my knees. And then, because I don't like my skin touching. Bear with it. I don't like my skin touching, so I take the blanket and I jam it right up here under my armpits like this. And then I sleep comfortably like that, like I'm in a little cocoon. but my top half is out. Occasionally, if I'm a little cold, I'll stuff them up under here, and then I'll take the edges of the blanket and I'll wrap them around the front. So the front, my arms and stuff are covered too. But I also can get some of this action here under the pits. That's the setup. You can't have the skin touch. So that's part of what that pillow wedged between the legs is. It's a real wild setup. Takes a lot of work. So it's really obnoxious when I wake up in the dead of night and I'm not like that, and then I gotta reset everything. Start back over. Oh, now I gotta do this stupid manual and I can't do anything else. I didn't think this was gonna go to the subject of my weird skin touching thing today. Glad we got there. That's just out for the public now forever. People can just go find that. Ah. This dumb manual thing is gonna be the death of me. Ah! That was almost it. I just want to thank everybody who's chatted tonight. You guys have done just enough chatting that it looks like people have been talking to me consistently all night. That's all I need. I just need I need the appearance to make it look like I've done some good streaming and keeping people engaged. Perfect. There's just you filled out the chat bar. That's what I need. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more try, because I am sick of this manual thing. That's it. Done. Change level. We'll come back to it. We're going to Alcatraz. This level I do kind of remember vaguely. I remember it being stupid. there's just not like a good spot to go here. It's a weird shape. How about you just pass the level, man? I'm doing my best. Whoops. Almost. That was madness. What a great name for that. That really was some reverb madness. Now I can probably go back and finish it. I've got full manual. But I'm not going to yet. I'm gonna get some speed too. I need more speed. I want to be Lightning McQueen by the time I go back to that. I missed one somewhere in there. Oh, I missed the B. That's a stupid position. Why is that like that? I just hit the grind sideways. That's so dumb. That makes me so angry. Man, I've been hard at work on this Resident Evil video thing that I haven't really had time to play games. You know, other than these ones that I have to get a bunch of footage for, which just happens to be the era of Resident Evil that I have played to death. So I know them really well. So I haven't like had any like new game experiences. I don't know. I wouldn't consider this, but this is fun. I'm enjoying playing a game for the first time in like a month. Well, thank you, Ranger Ron. There's a bunch of stuff I want to play. I'm positive Black Ops 6 is out, and I have not touched it. I would like to try that. I'm not the Call of Duty guy by any means, but I like to jump in every once in a while. I haven't played any since Modern Warfare. Like the reboot Modern Warfare was the last one I played. So from what I've seen, Black Ops 6 looks good. I'd like to try it. And that may be last year when I did this Resident Evil thing, my game that I had. Oh, okay. I did hit him. I didn't think so. I was sitting on Spider-Man 2 and I didn't play it until I finished that because I didn't want to get into it and then, you know, have to hold it up for this like 4 days straight of editing and recording. So I don't know if that's gonna be my game this year. Like when I'm done, you know, just kind of my reward to myself for finally finishing this big stupid project that I've given myself. It's either that. Might be Black Ops 6. It might be Astrobot. I haven't played Astrobot yet. I'm really interested in it. Would really like to play Astrobot. In the beginning, I was playing all the little cutscenes, and I've just been talking over them now. I apologize if you were really wanting to hear all of those. Anyways, Astrobot looks great. I would really like to play it at some point. Oh, that threw me way off course. And that may be what I reward myself for. Or with. Not for. The rewarding for is for making it through this insane project that I've given myself. For no reason, really. And I keep holding myself to this thing that, like, I've had this idea that they have to all 4 come out the last week, one day after another, which is stupid for me to try to do. It was really bad last year when I tried to do it within 2 weeks, but now since then I've become an over editor. Like I've learned how to do all these different edits, so now everything takes way longer because I won't make it easy on myself. But I clearly, like, I don't have to do this. No one's gonna care or even would have known that I was gonna do it.
Ramp over there. If you skipped on my tram, I'll bet you could clear both those restrooms all the way to that parade ground.
Ugh. Sorry. Ranger Ron's got a bad case of pig nose. Need more height. Oh, okay. I see now where I'm going. Did it again. Is thumbs up and over here? Thumbs up goes here. Yeah, I thought Ron was gonna give me a thumbs up. Instead, he just did that weird clap. Menacing silent clap. You know, I mentioned at the beginning of this the mini games in each of these levels. I could have sworn they were required, and they are apparently not. Because I know there was like the tennis court one that we completely skipped over.
You know, tourism's been a little low lately. Let's organize a competition for ticket sales.
No, that's weird. Normally there's like a... they set up like a ramp or something. There's nothing. There's nothing to show that there is a competition here. Just me awkwardly hitting the edge of every rail. Oops. Is that like a 40? A 60. Rough. Okay. Now that's how you competition. That's only a 97? I went hard on that one. I deserve more than a 97. I was robbed. And frankly, I think this whole competition's rigged. Didn't expect that. How many game systems do you have? Ooh, I don't know the exact number. It would be probably easier to name all of them off and then go that way to the answer. And also I don't know what all classifies. Because I do have some, like, of the classic or whatever. You know, like I have an SNES classic. So I don't know if like you would consider that a console. I do. So it is technically a game console. Something keeps getting my controller cord stuck. This is my first gold medal. So I've got PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox 360, Xbox One X, an Xbox Series X, a Wii, a Nintendo Switch. I have an SNES Classic, so there's our first 10. No, I'm already past my first 10, aren't I? PS2, 3, 4, 5, Xbox 360, Series X, One X, I have an original Xbox One. I forgot about that. That's just kind of upstairs. And then the Wii and the Switch. So there's 10. We have a Steam Deck. 11. The SNES Classic. PlayStation Classic. I've got a 3DS, a Vita. So like 15 is what I counted as like the like just regular consoles. I mean, I've got a PSVR 2 if you count that, and a Meta Quest. I think that's it. I've got an arcade 1-up right here, if you count that. I think that's it. I think. So roughly 17-ish. 15 to 17-ish. On the way to 20 consoles. It's excessive. And there's still more systems that I would like. I really wish I had a Wii U. And I wish I had an original Xbox. I feel like those two are big. And the Nintendo 64 I feel like is also a big one that I'm missing. Oh, I have an original NES, like a Nintendo Entertainment System top loader. It's not the one with like the open flap. It's just like it's shaped like a ramp, and it's got a hole in the top you put the game in. But I bought it at a garage sale with a controller and the Zap or whatever they call the Duck Hunt gun and a bunch of games for like $20. Might even been less than that. It was a long time ago. I started my collection long enough ago that stuff was still like dirt cheap. I still had the sticker on this copy of Pro Skater 4 from when I bought it, and it was $3. So, and now it's definitely worth much more than that, because nothing is cheap anymore when it comes to retro game collecting. Everything is like stupidly overpriced. There was an era when nobody cared but me and the few of us that cared about retro collecting. And it's unfortunate that people started getting into that just to like flip the games, because now it's made it way more expensive for me. But please don't ask how many games I have, because we'll be here for a long time trying to count all that, how much is here.
Hey, let's try something different. Get special, then try the semi-flip over the whole bull.
Semi-flip over the whole bulldozer. More bulldozers should have a skateboard ramp built in the front of them. It was rad. I think. They set up these cool tricks in this one, like these special trick moments in this one, and they're very lackluster every time. Like you just kind of like pop over the bulldozer. FPS2 360 Switch. That's not a bad start to the collection. 360, we're still it's starting to get away from it. 360 was in a good pocket for a while, where you could get a whole bunch of like really good games for very cheap. It was kind of in the place that PS2 was when I started collecting. The PS2 was dirt cheap, anything you wanted on that console. That's That's why my PS2 collection isn't like massive, but it's a pretty big portion of my collection is PS2 because it was dirt cheap at the time I started collecting. Also, this if you're just like if you're not into like having a big collection and you just want to play a lot of the games, if you want to get into like way older stuff, Switch is great for that. Like the Nintendo Switch Online stuff. Surprisingly good retro collection in that deal. I don't even know where to go to get back to where I was after I fell off. But the Switch, I think the Switch Online, like the expansion pass, is the reason I just haven't pulled the trigger on getting an N64, because it's just most of what I want is already on that. Outside of, like, of course, Diddy Kong Racing. But, like, Pokemon Stadium's there. Perfect Dark. The good version of GoldenEye, Perfect Dark. I don't know why people still say GoldenEye is good. What else is there? That Banjo. They don't have Conquer on there, but it's on Xbox, so that's fine. I didn't realize that was the problem, is that I was on the opposite side of what I was trying to get to. Trying to think of what other, like, really good... War Gods, I think, is also on there. An old Midway fighter that I love. I don't know if anybody else likes that game. That's a my childhood specific game that I like. Turok is on there now. Yeah, all the good stuff's there, except for Conquer and Diddy Kong. Shout out Switch Online. So I guess where I was going with that. I don't like that you can't manual through the timers of these. You should be able to at least try to extend the time with a manual. Ah, every time. That grind sucks. Good, that's what I wanted. I wanted to fall there to get me back to where I was going. That one I did not want to fall on, though. This is a stupid combo line. I mean, it's a good line, but I don't like the way Alcatraz is set up. It's vertical. I think vertical Tony Hawk maps are never good. I'm pretty sure this is like one that people really enjoy. Like, people really like Alcatraz. But, I don't know. It's too vertical. I don't like vertical. Especially when we get into stuff like last stream or the stream before last, whatever stream it was, during 2X when I had to do the like construction zone level. That's just entirely straight up and down. That's stupid. There's no good like place to go. You're just trying to go up. No. No. It worked to my advantage. That was faster than hitting that grind anyways. There it is. There it is. I did it. The most unappealing shot of me. Like this. I'm having too much fun being a little delirious. I can't remember the last time I saved this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. I did look up, because I was curious, I've only split up a few of these into multiple streams. Pro Skater 2 was multiple streams and 2X was. So I looked up how long to beat for this game. On, you know, that website, too, how long to beat. And it put this at like 11 hours, I think. I think I can beat how long to beat. I think that's... And I've been going for like all the goals. If I wanted to just mainline this thing and plow through it, I think I could probably do it way faster than 11 hours. 11 hours seems excessive to me.
Alright, listen, you little worm, this will be good. See how fast you can knock 30 of these random pathetic tourists into the water. Go.
Oh, it can be the same one, like the same ones you've already went, the same spots you've already went past. That was like the buzzer beater there. Oh, fling my chair arms back. We're getting intense. How long have we been going? It's a little over 2 hours. We got about an hour left today. Absolutely gonna kill this well before 11 hours. 11 hours. That's ridiculous. That's way too long.
Hey, let's try some flip in, flip out stuff. Just hit this ramp, let's give it a shot.
Oh, okay. I see the goal now. I did not. I was just flipping into that. Oh, cool. I didn't have to hit the other ramp. Nice. That was easy enough. I really like his shirt. That's a good shirt. Just college? That's good. Whoever came up with that is real funny. Don't know where anybody else is. That guy's on a roof somewhere. Don't know where that is. That guy's on the roof. And then there's a guy behind him. And then there's Bam somewhere. There looks like a train station. I don't even think that's on the same level. There's no train station here. Was that one of them? No? That's just a walking by guy. Hey, there's somebody. Oh no, my... Alright, my R2 is sticking. That's not good. Might have to take it apart. It wouldn't be the first time. I had to take this controller apart. Or... I don't remember what the problem was. It's documented in my Ultimate Spider-Man video. I tore this controller apart in the middle of that. And there was like a single dog hair in between a contact or something like that. Man. A bad location to try to do anything from. There's nothing there to trick off of. No! Why? That one was just me. I should have not been holding that down. I'm just like bebopping all over the place. I'm not... There's no consistency or goal of where I'm going, and I should be. I'm just kind of letting the train take me to where it will. The bad way to play these games is just letting the level guide you, unless you know there's like a robo line somewhere that does everything for you, and all you gotta do is like hit the spaces between. Well, that's easy. Should've just been using that the whole time. Up. Hey, there's that train station guy. Not a train station, this is a place with stairs.
They call out the strangest things. I can't get them to shut up. Won't nothing appease them?
I love the concept of these. There's just prisoners in here just shouting out skateboard tricks all day. Oops. Oh, it's ghosts. I guess that is the concept of Alcatraz, right? It's not like a real, not like actually uses a prison anymore. For those of you who don't keep up with skateboarding, you may see the mute grab there that I just did. That trick no longer exists. It had its name changed a couple years back to it's now referred to as a Weddle grab. I think if you play that happened in Tony Hawk 1+2, it's known as a Weddle grab because it was invented by a guy named Weddle who was deaf, and when they, if I remember right, he's deaf, and then when he did the trick, people thought he was mute, not deaf, so they referred to the trick as a mute, which is kind of mean. But years later, they asked him what it should be called, and he chose it to be the Weddle grab. So now it still will pop up as a mute occasionally. Like, people who don't know that will call it a mute still, but there's like a movement in the skateboarding world to call the mute a Weddle now. That's your interesting skateboarding fact of the day. That's all I got. That made my, like, stomach jump. I don't even know where the next letter would be. If that looks like an E down there. It is an E. Where's everything else between that? There it is. There's the K. They're all gonna generally be in a line. So if you're looking for skate letters, they're all gonna be near each other. I just have to figure out where the next one is. And not overshoot my jump like I think I did the first time. I don't even know how to get into that. If I could get off my board, there's probably a pretty easy way to get up in there. What a terrible location for that to be. Oh, am I inside the wall? I was. Okay. That works. I'll take it. And then E is up here. I don't know how it wants me to get to that E. I've gotten confused because I keep falling off. I bet it's this way. But with more speed, that's how it wants me to get up there. It's just a little, you catch your wheels in the wrong spot slightly, and then you get stuck in that kind of situation. Where the game, you're going where the game wants you to go. You got no say in the matter. Tony Hawk games love that. They love to just, while you're trying to do something, just take you to wherever they want. Missed it again. Nope. Okay. If I go this way. There we go. That worked. I'll take it. I don't care how I get there, as long as I get there. Do I have one goal left? No, I'm good. Got two. Gotta figure out how all these little doors here work. I think this is what I was referring to earlier. Would you care to hit a few? Except, yeah. So now I'm playing baseball. And I don't know what the purpose is. They're gonna throw a green ball and I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna completely miss it. I don't think there's no rhyme or reason to these. They're just here, I guess. To make a game have more value. I don't know. There's something like that in like every level. Wow, that is a haggard ramp. That was bad. $70 points. I gotta get 400 in 10 jumps. I don't understand how I hit that. That's gonna take me there. Yeah. I got 100. I gotta figure out how to get that many points again. There's no way. I can't do that from there. $20 points. How do you even hit that center area? Oh, that was dumb. I should have jumped. I was trying to slow myself down, so I just thought I'd lay off the jump button. $20 points. Man, how do you even hit that center area? I'm like way overshooting it. I don't know how to slow myself down anymore. Like, yeah, that was worse. That's way farther back than I need to be. I don't know where I need to increase or reduce speed. Or, you know, like how to even manage that. That's close. Kind of close to what I was looking for. That was not what I was looking for at all. If I was just a little bit over, that might have been it. That was a bullseye. If that was not 100%, I don't know what would possibly be in the middle if that wasn't. That was as in the middle as you can get. That was also as in the middle as you can get. I'm 100% landing right in that yellow circle. Don't tell me I'm not. Why is it still counting as blue? That's yellow. As yellow as can be. That one was blue. I'll take that one. The rest of those were yellow. It was not 10. This is stupid. What do you mean? that owl sound effect was ridiculous. I wasn't gonna say anything, but it just kind of sat in my brain for a minute how dumb that was. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Well, it screwed that whole thing up by immediately going to a 10. There we go. We're at 150. If I can aim it right. That's the method there. Just kind of jump as soon as you come out of that ring. I think. I don't know how to aim this thing at all. Well, that was not it. That's not what I was trying to do at all. I am not getting it. Good. We're gonna step away from this one because it's just not clicking with me. I do like when they build something big and stupid like that for a goal, they just leave it. Like if you leave the goal, they just leave that big dumb ramp there.
Great work on running interference. I can get there, but I need your help. Collect all those supplies and meet me at the fair.
Wasn't ready for that. I was mid-drink still. I missed it again. These are real, like there's items on each one of these little yellow squares, but I can't tell what they are. One's a key, one's a little pickaxe. I don't even know what the pattern is I'm on anymore. I'm just collecting whatever is near me. I'm missing one. There's a big jump there. And I keep missing. That one. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Yeah, somehow I'm supposed to do 33 of these in a minute? How is that even... I don't even know how that's possible. I don't see what the, like, the cohesive line here is. There it is. That's the cohesive line. Oh, hey, look at that. You can drain all that water out. That's good to know now. On the last goal of the entire level. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this bowl. Jesus Christ, let me out. Oh, that was obnoxious. I couldn't get out of there. That was close. I kind of figured it out. I didn't think I could do it, but I still can. I'll do it this way. This will work. It won't work. It was going to work, but then it didn't work because I got too slow. You can tell we're getting near the end of this stream time because this chair is getting incredibly uncomfortable. Right around the 2.5 hour mark. It feels like my spine is compressed. For as much time as I spend in this chair sitting at this computer, I should really invest in a nicer chair. But I also like the bit of how loud the chair squeaks, which it's not doing only for the first time ever right now. And usually it squeaks all the time. There it is. Yeah, that's what I thought. It squeaks all the time, except for the one time that I'm trying to display the squeak. I want the squeak. That's when it doesn't squeak. It's become a bit numerous times across videos and streams. How squeaky this stupid chair is. No! That was almost it. I almost escaped Alcatraz. Ah, that stupid bowl. The stupid bowl is the death of every one of my runs through this level. Every time I hit that bowl, and that's the problem. Okay, I'll give this one like 1 or 2 more runs. If it doesn't work, we'll come back to it. Last one. Nope, we're done. I'm gonna backtrack back to San Francisco and try to get that manual that I missed earlier, just so I don't have to go clean it up on a separate stream. I've got more speed. This should be a quick, easy run. Now that I've got manual and speed. Or not. Or not. I now have full speed and full manual balance, and it's still not fast enough nor balancy enough to make it. Alright, thought maybe that would help me. To try to change up my manual. Nope, it's just making it less balanced. Or I can't jump in the middle of it. Has to be one consistent manual. Can't hit the cones either. I know this has got to be possible. Somebody's done this before. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with just manualing from one spot to another spot. Oh, that was close. It's a turn. Having to turn is what's really getting me. If I could just run into the wall and that turned me, that would really help. That might be the secret right there. Build up special this way, and then just plow through that manual. That was it. That was almost it. Didn't do it that time. I started doing forward. Yeah, I just need the speed from the special to get me there. Oh, I overdid it because I boneless. I thought the boneless might help give me some speed. Ah! I'm determined to get this. Ah! Why? Ah, there it is. Don't we all feel like we really accomplished something with that? That was stupid. That was so stupid. I can go back here and do this other. Oh, great. He's got another level, another mission for me. That's great.
See this plywood roller coaster I set up? Okay, I want to see you manual clear the gap back to manual all in one combo.
This is worse. This is the same thing I just struggled with for the entire stream, but now harder. I can't stay on the tables. I don't even know how much of this I actually have to manual. If I can just can I just jump over to here? No, it won't count that. I can't even stay on the path, let alone get to the gap that I have to jump. Oh my god. Why do they have you do this in the second level? They have the hardest manual challenge. Why? You need speed to do this. Yet, if you get any kind of speed and come at it, you fly right off the edge. I don't know how this works at all. There's no way to clear that gap. You can't get that much speed manually. Okay, not messing with that again. Over that. Way over that one. I don't know if I'll come back to that one at all. That whole goal was just ignorant.
I don't know, man. You want
didn't mean to click on Alcatraz again. We were supposed to move forward, and instead I just went right back to where I already was. We're going to Kona now. This is the one that's... What is Kona? I think I have a... Oh, I know which one this is. Yeah, this is... Yeah, the little, like, outdoor skate park one.
Snake Run Slalom has humbled the best of them. You've got 3 runs, each one harder than the last. You've got to pass every gate. Good luck.
Okay. This isn't the one I was referring to earlier either, when I said there was one that I hated. It's somewhere in there. There's a little section I'm supposed to go through, but I can't figure out where it is. Right there. Missed it again. Missed it again. That's way off from where I was going. If I could control myself like regular and slow down, I'd get this, but it won't let me slow down. Run 2. Oh, I just blew through the second run first try? Okay. There's no one who's gonna run through a slalom like this. Like, if you're gonna skate, like, bowls and stuff like this, runs, snake runs, stuff like that, you don't do it leaning forward. No one does it that way. They usually, like, carve it. This whole thing is stupid. It's just a ruse. The whole thing is he built this whole level. They built it just to irritate me. It has nothing to do with any purpose for helping the game. Just to irritate me. In 2002, they decided that when I was... Six? 7? 6? 7? What is something keeps catching my controller wire. It's like the lever on my chair or something is grabbing it. Oh. Oops. Man, that would have been really impressive if I made that one happen, because I wasn't even paying attention to it when I started. I was looking the wrong direction entirely. Apparently, if you get too much air, you're just done for. there needs to be a way to slow these down. This is just too fast. Which I guess is the point, but still. It's making it very difficult to do this fast. No! No! Okay. No! At least this one gives you, the second one gives you time to like adjust for the one you're trying to hit. The third one is just like, you just slam those directions and hope you're getting in there. I don't want to take too long on 1 and 2, because if I take too long on those, then I have less retries for 3 that's so difficult. Yeah, if I could just nail this one, just like that one. I don't know why I went so fast going down that one. Or why I just veered off into the edge. I don't know why that happened either. No! Okay. Here we go. This is Slalom 2. There's an ambient noise of like a plane or a helicopter flying overhead in this level. I gotta say, I am not a fan of that. Okay. Why did you let me go 4 miles off the track? I slightly hit a ramp once and he like flies off down to the ground immediately, but I can drive 3 miles off the track with no issue. Ah! I'm getting too slow. Okay, last try. I'm not gonna do this until the end of the stream, because we got about 10 minutes left. And I'm not gonna do just this slalom for a solid 15. Okay. New goal. Any other goal in this level. It's not that one. Here's a goal. Oh, Steve Caballero.
There's an all-around contest being set up. The first part's in the street court. Are you in?
This is what I was made for. Not slaloming. Competitioning. Well. There we go. Now we're back at it. For all that slaloming. I can still recover it. Or not. That registered way late. I was way moved on from that nose. The nose grab came like a whole minute after I pushed that button. Every time I do one of these little competition in any of the games, the first run is great, and then the second run, it's like I just like completely forgot how I played. I just lose it all right away. No! So that would have at least got me somewhere close. 84. Sorry, I'm in gamer mode right now. Trying to knock out the gold for this competition. That's another 99, right? Absolutely. There it is. There's your gold. There's your gold. Apologies, I bumped the mic. Didn't mean to do that. I can give you some more hang time, I guess. Well, we're like right at the 3-hour mark. You know, sometimes I go a little over. Think today we might just go a little under and call it there. That might be our. I think that's going to be our end. We've done quite a bit. It's supposed to be 11 hours. Okay, we did 3 levels, but 3 hours. Do this if we're at the same pace as the next one. That's 6 hours, and then. Well, yeah, we're without a doubt. We're gonna destroy that 11-hour. 11-hour estimate from howlongtobeat.com. I think that's the way. I don't type that in your URL because I don't know if that's true. That may be it may be a .org. I have no idea. But that's that we're gonna call it for the night. Not what I meant to do. Go back to our full screen. See, I set it right back there. That's where it's at. I put Pro Skater 4 around the shelf back there. Didn't even think about the fact that you can't see that shelf. You only see the taller one. So there was no point in me putting it there. Either way, thanks for swinging by tonight. Really enjoyed. We had good chats. It took me a little bit to get back in the groove of things because I didn't sleep much the night before, and I skipped a week, so we were everything was stacked against us. But it's not anymore. I finally made it all work out. I'm rambling. I'm just rambling, filling time for no reason because we're done. So come back next week. We're gonna blow through the rest of this. Hopefully, maybe 2 more streams. Hopefully, just 1. If I try to keep all these within like a 2-parter. Trying to do 2 streams per game. Move through them quick. Because I also don't want to have like one stream that's like a level and then it's done, and then we gotta switch to another game. That's kind of annoying to have to work all that out midstream. But I also don't want to stream this. Just I do 1 level and then I go back, which I kind of did that with 2X or whichever one. I don't know. That's all I got. Bye, fellas.